Yes. So that today I will discuss this two code, then I will go to the heap sort. Okay. So in which code you have to find out the complexity? Tell me. Suppose consider the following C code. A of n. A is any function name. A of n, if n less than equal to 1, return 1. Else return a n by 2 plus a n by 2 plus n. Okay. So where I will get the, if suppose Tn is the complexity of a of n, then what the complexity of a n by 2? If suppose in any code I will get the a of n by 2, a of n by 2, and then other things. So first of all I will store the, suppose a is equal to a n by 2, it will take t of n by 2. Then again I will take b is equal to a of n by 2, it will take also tn by 2. Then simply I can take addition, c is equal to a plus b, it will take constant time. Then d is equal to c plus n, that is n, it will take also constant time. Okay. So if it is any function call in my code, so I will take in a variable separately. Suppose here are two function call, a n by 2, a n by 2, recursive function call. So this call I will take in a separate variable, a is equal to a n by 2, b is equal to a n by 2. So the corresponding complexity is tn by 2 and tn by 2. Okay. So what is the recurrence relation? Can you tell me what is the recurrence relation? Tell me what should be the recurrence relation? Anyone can tell? I have discussed these things. बताओ recurrence relation क्या होगा? tn by 2 plus tn by 2 plus order of 1 plus order of 1 and return 1 also constant. So tn is equal to 2tn by 2. tn is equal to 2tn by 2 plus constant. So here I will apply master theorem. Okay. So that you will get the order of n complexity. Is it clear? Did you get this? Tell me.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So in the next code, you have to tell what is the complexity. What should be the recurrence relation first? You have to tell me. Suppose a of n is, if n less than equal to 1, return n square plus n plus n. That is a constant because it will take order of 1 time. Okay. Because here no function call, no recursive function call. So it will take order of 1 time. So don't worry about it. Else part you have to think. Else return 5 into a n by 2 plus 3 into a n by 2 plus n square. So what should be the recurrence relation? Please tell me. What should be the recurrence relation in this case? 5 into a n by 2 plus 3 into a n by 2 plus n square. First of all, you can take a variable a is equal to a n by 2 and b is equal to a n by 2 because here are two recursive function called a n by 2 and a n by 2. So you have to take in a separate variable. The complexity will also separate tn by 2, tn by 2, that is 2tn by 2. Okay. So you can take like that. A is equal to a n by 2. A n by 2 will take tn by 2, that is the complexity. That is the, if suppose tn is the complexity of a of n, then complexity of a n by 2, that is tn by 2. So b is equal to 5 into a. 5 into a is a n by 2. So it will take constant time. Now again c is equal to a n by 2, that is tn by 2, and d is equal to 3 into c, that is 3 into c. So it will take constant time. Then again you have to add e is equal to b plus d, it will take constant time. and f is equal to e plus n square. E, that is e up to whole thing and plus n square. It will take us to also constant time. So Tn is equal to Tn by 2 plus Tn by 2 plus constant. 2Tn by 2 plus constant. That is order of n, complexity. Did you get this? It is simple. If any code, you will get the recursive function call. So you have to store in a separate variable. Suppose a n by 2. If suppose in my code a n by 2 plus a n by 2 plus a n by 2. Okay, n plus n square. So 3 time function call I am calling. So a is equal to, suppose a n by 2, b is equal to a n by 2, and c is equal to a n by 2. So tn by 2, tn by 2, tn by 2, 3tn by 2. Is it clear? Did you get this? Say yes or no.
No.
Why yaar? It is simple na. In the previous question I have discussed this कि यदि हमारे किसी फंक्शन कॉल में सपोज a ऑफ n, यदि किसी फंक्शन कॉल में a n by 2 प्लस a n by 2 आ रहा है ना, तो मैं उसको एक अलग से मतलब वेरिएबल में करूंगा स्टोर, ताकि मैं उसका अलग से निकाल सकूं. सो a इज इक्वल टू a n by 2. इसकी कोरस्पोंडिंग कितना होगा टाइम? tn by 2 होगा. यदि इसका a ऑफ n का मैंने tn लिया है रिकरेंस रिलेशन, तो इसका कितना होगा? a n by 2 का tn by 2. फिर a n by 2 यहाँ पे भी है. सो b इज इक्वल टू a n by 2. इसका भी कितना होगा? tn by 2. सो देन आई विल टेक ए वन मोर वेरिएबल c इज इक्वल टू a plus b. Plus b is a only constant one time. So order of 1. d is equal to c plus n. That is also constant, order of 1. So the t of n is equal to 2tn by 2 plus c. I will apply master theorem and same as it is came. Now I will go to the heap sort. Okay, open the page number 2. You have to listen the carefully. This is very important concept. Heap sort. I will finish this. So first of all I will discuss the what is heap tree. Heap tree is a two types, minimum heap tree and the maximum heap tree. So what is minimum heap tree? In the given complete binary tree, at every node, root is minimum or equal, comparing its the children, then it is called min heap tree. And the max heap tree, in the given complete binary tree, at every node, root is maximum or equal, comparing its children, then it is called maximum heap tree. So in the min heap tree, उसका रूट अपने चाइल्ड से सबसे कम होगा, मिनिमम होगा और वो इक्वल होगा. ओके. So in the min heap tree, first of all the condition is it should be complete binary tree. Then the second is root is minimum or equal, comparing its the children. Okay. So two condition here. First is complete binary tree and second is root is minimum or equal, comparing its children. Okay. So you have to see that. So now first I will tell what is the complete binary tree. I think you know in the DS. I think you know that thing, complete binary tree. It is the concept of the data structure. So what is complete binary tree? I will discuss again. What is complete binary tree? Complete binary tree, that is 0, 1 or 2 child. First of all, what is a binary tree? Binary tree, every node has 0, 1 or 2 child. That is called binary tree. So what is the complete binary tree? Without the completing left, we will not go to the right side, and without the completing current level, I will not go to the next level. Suppose example, here is one node and I am going to add one node in the right side. So it is not complete. Why? Because first of all I will add in the left side, then I can go in the right side. So without the completing left, I cannot go in the right side. Okay, so it is not complete binary tree, as well as it is not heap tree. Correct? Because for the heap tree, the very first condition is it should be complete binary tree. Then later I will check min heap tree or max heap tree. Okay, so it is not complete because I am going to add in the right side. But first of all, I will go to the left side, then I can go in the right side. So in the second example, there is a one node, root node, and I am going to add in the left side. It is correct. It is the complete binary tree. Okay. In the third, root node, left side and the right side. It is the complete binary tree. Okay. Are you getting? Tell me yes or no. Are you getting?
Yes, sir.
In the fourth, suppose it is a root node. I am going to add in the left side, and again I am going to add in the left side. It is not complete binary tree. Why? Because first of all I have to complete the current level. Current level, that is this thing. If suppose I will add one node here, so it is a current level. So without the current level, I cannot go to the next level. Okay, but here I am going to the next level without the completing current level. So it is not a complete binary tree. Okay. In the fifth example, suppose it's a root node, left child, right child. Left also complete, then again I am going to right, and the level is also complete. Then I can go to the next level. Next on the left side. So it is the complete binary tree. In this example, root, left, right, okay, and then next level, left, right. First left, then right. It is okay. Okay. It is the complete binary tree. In that example, left, root, left, right, left, right. Here, only right. It is not complete binary tree. Why? Because tell me. Why? Because it is not complete binary tree. Why? The two condition is without completing left, I cannot go to the right side, and without completing current level is level, I cannot go to the next level. So in that tree, I am not adding the node in the left side. Without left side, I am going to add in the right side. So it is not a complete binary tree. First of all, I have to add in the left side, then I can go to the right side. Okay, so it is not complete binary tree. This is a complete binary tree. Did you get this till here? Any doubt?
No, sir.
Yes. Did you get this?
Yes, sir.
Only you have to remember these things. Okay, this definition. Without completing left, we will not go to the right side, and without the completing current level, I will not go to the next level. It's a complete binary property. So the very first condition is complete binary tree, and root is minimum or equal, then it is called min heap tree. Okay. So open the page number 3. Suppose it is the example of min heap tree. 10. It's a complete binary tree. Yeah, it's a complete binary tree because current level is also complete, left right also complete, and then left right it's also complete. So it is a complete binary tree. Then again I will check it is min heap tree or not. So root is minimum, then root is minimum comparing its children 10, 20, 40, 50. It is correct. And here again I will check root is 20 and 40 and 50. Children is more. Root is minimum. Okay, so here again I will check 30. Root is 30, then 50 and 60. So at every node, root is minimum comparing its children. Then it is called min heap tree. Okay, if suppose I will store the array these elements, so 10, 20, 30. I will go to the left to right side. First 10, then again 20, then again 30, then 40, 50, 60, 70. 50 and 60 in the array. Okay, so can you tell me it's a min heap tree or not? It's a min heap tree. Can you tell me? First of all, you have to check it's a complete binary tree or not. Why it is not? complete binary tree? Anyone can tell why it is not complete binary tree?
Because
The
the
left
left
side
one
not
is the
खाली है
100 is not having child.
सर extremely left
कहाँ पे
100 से नीचे वाली
यहाँ पे ना? हाँ हाँ,
ये वाली
करेक्ट करेक्ट करेक्ट. So it is not a complete binary tree because 10, 50, 60 it is okay. Then 100, 50, 100, 75 it is also fine. But here without the completing left, I am going to the right side. So it is not a complete binary tree. If it is not a complete binary tree, it's also not a min heap tree. Okay. So in the min heap tree or max heap tree, first of all you have to check that it's a complete binary tree or not. Then again you have to move ahead. Is it clear? So if suppose in the min heap tree, for finding the minimum element will be keep in the only root side. So it will take only order of one time, constant time. Okay. Can you realize that in the min heap tree, minimum element will be in the only root. So in the first time I will get the root element. So it will take the only order of one time. But if suppose I want to find the maximum node may be in the there. So I have to scan all the nodes. So it will take order of n time complexity. Is it clear? In the min heap tree, for finding minimum element, it will take order of one time, and finding maximum element, it will take order of n time. Correct? Because in the min heap tree, the minimum element will be keep in the root, at the root. So order of one time I will get, but the maximum element, suppose here, but the maximum element, suppose 40, 50, 60, 50, 60, and then I will scan all the nodes, then I will get the maximum element. So it will take order of n time. Order of n means depends on the number of nodes in my tree. Okay. So for finding maximum element, it takes order of n time. Is it clear till now? Is it clear? Tell me. Now, max heap tree. Max heap tree just opposite to the min heap tree. In the given complete binary tree, at every node, root is maximum or equal to its the children. At every node, I have to check root is maximum or equal to its children. Then it is called max heap tree. Clear? Open the page number 4. So 50, and then it is a complete binary tree. Yes. 50, 40, 45, 30, 40, 35, 45. It is max heap tree or not? Because at every node you have to compare with the children. 50, 40, 40, 30, 40 and 45, 35, 45. So root is maximum, compare it all the children. Then it is called max heap tree. Then again I will check to the 40, 30 and the 40. So root can be maximum or equal also fine to the with the children. Then 45, 35, 45. Is it also fine? Okay. So in the max heap tree, just opposite to the min heap tree. So in the max heap tree, for finding the maximum element will keep in the only root. It will take order of one time, and for finding minimum element, it will take order of n time. Till here, is it clear? Tell me. Is it clear? This should be clear for everyone. I am going to very basic concept.
Yes, sir.
Is it clear?
Okay.
So now I will tell what is build min heap. How can you create min heap from the given array? Suppose create minimum heap for the following array of n element. Suppose in my array that is the n element. 20, 75, 85, 5, 19, and 26, 42. It is the given array. From this given array, you have to find out the mean heap. Okay. So first of all, it's a very basic step. First step is from the given array. First of all, I will draw the simple tree according to the complete binary tree. So first is 20, and then next is 75. I will add here. Next is 85. I will add here. Next is 5. I will add here. Next is 19. I will add here. I will follow the property of complete binary tree. Okay. So next is 26. 26 I will add here in the left side. 42 I will add here in the right side. So first of all, the given array, it is a very first step. I will draw a tree. I will draw a complete binary tree without thinking at all. Okay. So 20, 75, 85, and 5, 19, 26, and the 42. Whatever sequence it is given. Whatever sequence it is given in the array, you have to store. You have to draw tree only like that. Okay. But you have to follow the CBT property. Is it clear? So now you have to apply build mean heap algorithm. Okay. From bottom you have to check. Suppose 5, 19, and the root is 75. So what is the minimum child? That is 5 or 19. That is 5. So I will swap 75 and 5. So 5 will come here, 75 will come here. Okay. Because I have to create mean heap. Mean heap means root is minimum, compare its children. So first of all, 5, 19, and the root is 75. So 75 is more. So first of all, I will check who is the minimum. 5 is minimum, then 19. So I will swap 5 and 75. Okay. So I am swapping here 5, 75. Now 5 will come here, 75 will go here. Okay. And here 85, 26, 42. Minimum is 26. Then the 26 will go here, 85 will come here. So 26, 85. Okay. Then what then I am getting is 20 and 5. Right side is 26, 75, 19, 85, and 42. Then again I will check from the bottom. 75, 25. It is okay. Correct. It is okay. Then 85, 42, and 26. It is okay. Yes. Again 5, 26, and the 20. It is okay. No, because root is maximum, compare is children. So I will swap 5 and the 20. So the 20 will come here. Okay. So the 20 will come here and 5 will go here. Then the 20 and the 19. Again 19 will come here and the 20 will go here. So the final tree I am getting 5, 19, 26, 75, 20, 85, and the 42. Is it clear for everyone? Just simple, you have to see that, and you have to apply the build mean heap from the bottom side. Okay. So actually in the build mean heap, I am going to scan every node. In the build mean heap, I am going to scan every node. 5, 90, 26, 42. I am going to see every node. So it will take order of n time. Build mean heap will take order of n time, the complexity. Is it clear? Is it clear? Now I am going to insertion. How can you insert in the build mean heap tree? How can you insert the element in the heap tree? Okay. So insertion is like that. Suppose I have tree 5, 19, 26, 75, 20, 85, and 42. You have to insert 17. Okay. Just this is given like that. You have to insert 17. So according to the complete binary tree, so what should I where should I insert the 17? I cannot insert here. I cannot insert here. I cannot insert here because I have to follow the property of complete binary tree. So only 17 I will insert in the left side of the 75. Okay. So 17 I will insert in the left side of 75. So 17 I will store here. 17 I will store here in the left side. Okay. Then again I will check the. It will follow the complete binary tree property or not. Sorry, it will follow the minimum heap tree property or not. 17, 75. So 75 is more, then I have to swap. 75 will come here, 17 will go here. Now again I will check 17 and the 20 and 19. So I will have to swap. 17 will come here and the 19 will come here. Okay. So now I have to see it is a mean heap tree or not. If it is not mean heap tree, then I will apply build mean heap. Okay. After insertion the element, first of all I will insert the element based on the property of complete binary tree. Then I will check it will follow the mean heap property or not. If it is not, if it is yes, then okay. If it is not, then I will apply the build mean heap algorithm. Okay, whatever I have discussed in the previous notes, then I will have to apply. Correct. So I am getting 5, 17, 19, 20, 26, 85, 42 and the 75. Now I have to insert, it is 20 element. I have to insert 20, 20. So where should I come? Where should it should go? It should go here. Right side in the 19. It should go here now. So I will insert here 19 and the right side is 20. It will follow every property of build mean heap because 75, 20 and the 19 root is minimum. It is okay. And then I can check again 19, 20, 17. It is also fine. 85, 42, 26. It's also okay. 17, 26 and the 5. It's also fine. So insertion may take only one step, because suppose in this case insert only 20, it will take only one step. So in the best case insertion will take only order of one time. In the best case, no complexity, insertion will take only order of one time because only one step is required. But in the average case or in the worst case, it will take log n time. Why? Because in the worst case, when I am going to insert 17, so I will have to swap 75, 17. Then again I will have to swap 19 and the 17. So I will go either left side or I will go either right side. So either just half element here or either just half element here I will go. So it is a log n time. It is log n time. So insertion in the best case order of one time, average case or in the worst case order of log n time it will take. Correct. Page number 6. Now I will discuss deletion algorithm. Okay. In the deletion, you don't need to give anything. Simply delete. Simply I will say element. I will not give the name. That is 80, 90, 60, 70. I have to delete. Simply I will say delete the element. Consider following mean heap, that is 10, 30, 20, 50, 60, 40, 90, 80. So simply I will say delete. But in the insertion, give the number also. Insertion 17, insertion 5. So I will say that I will give like that. In the insertion algorithm, the deletion algorithm, simply I will say delete. Because why? Because it always delete from the root. Okay. So where I will say delete the element from main heap tree, you will simply delete element first of all root. So root is 10. So first of all I will delete the from the root. 10 will delete. Okay. So now here the last element here in the place of 10. Okay. Only the last element. So here the last is 80. Okay. I cannot go to the 40 because it is not last. 90 left side and the 80. It is the last element in the main heap tree. So in the deletion, delete the root node. Then simply I will move that node root node. So 80 will come here. Now 80, 30, 20, 50, 70, 40 and the 90. So now you have to follow the property of main heap tree. Main heap. So you have to apply build main heap again. 90, 50. It is okay. 50, 30. It is okay. 70, 40, 20. It is also fine. Then I will 30, 20, 80. No, it is not fine. So I will have to swap. Swap that is 20 will come in the place of 80 and the 80 will come in the place of 20. So now 80 will come here. Then again I will check 70, 40, 80. So again swap 40 and 80 will come here. So the final tree is 20, 30, 40, 60, 70, 80, 90. If suppose I want to store these node in the array. So in the array, one by one I will element from the left to child. That is 20, 30, 40, then 50, 60, then 70, 80, and then 90. One by one element. So in the deletion also, in the best case, we'll take order of one time, and in the worst case and in the average case, we'll take order of log n time. Correct? Is it clear? कोई सुनना है फिर सो रहे हैं सब? समझ में आ गया सब? काफी इंटरेस्टिंग है और इजी भी है. ठीक है. सो इन द इंसर्शन तुमको मतलब गिवन होगा कि तुम्हें कौन सा नोड इंसर्ट करना है. इन द इंसर्शन तुम्हें गिवन होगा कौन सा नोड इंसर्ट करना है. सपोज 5, 7, 6 लाइक दैट. So you have to follow the property of complete binary tree. Then you have to insert. Suppose I have to insert 65. So in the tree 65 first of all I will insert here in the left side of the 60 because I have to follow the property of complete binary tree. So 65 I will store here. Then I will apply the build min heap or max heap. Okay. So I will apply the build min heap. Then I will check from the bottom to the top. Okay. But in the case of deletion में तुम्हें मतलब कुछ भी गिवन नहीं होगा. सिंपली ऐसा बोलेगा कि तुम डिलीट करो. सो फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल डिलीट होता है रूट एलिमेंट. हमेशा रूट एलिमेंट विल बी डिलीट. देन जो भी लास्ट एलिमेंट होगा तुम्हें उससे करना है स्वैप. तुम्हें फिर उसको रूट पे डाल देना है. 10 को उठा के वहां से तुम्हें सिर्फ उसको लास्ट को रूट पे डाल देना है. देन यहाँ पे 80. देन यू हैव टू अप्लाई द बिल्ड min heap एल्गोरिथम. ओके. सो नाउ that is 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90. Now again you want to delete. So first of all the root is delete. That is 20 will be delete. And the 90, that is the last element. 90 will come here in the place of 20. Then again you have to apply the build min heap algorithm. Is it clear? Then again you have to apply the build min heap algorithm. That is 90 will come here. Okay, so I will check from the bottom to top. Okay, so in the deletion best case order of one time, in the worst case and average case order of log n time. So now the last I will have to discuss the heap sort algorithm. heap sort algorithm. Can I discuss this for tomorrow? Because I think 9:40, only 5 minutes left. Can I discuss tomorrow? No, tomorrow, Monday. These algorithm.
Okay, sir.
Actually, it is very simple. If suppose na, you will know all the concept, how to build min heap, how to build max heap, how to insert, how to delete. Then it is a very simple code for you. You can also do that. Okay. So in the Monday class, first of all, you have to understand this. What is going on? Okay. I have written everything here. So before coming to class in the Monday, first of all, you have to see like that. You have to see this algorithm. This is the concept. How we are sorting in the heap sort. Okay. So suppose if you have any doubt, then I will discuss again. Okay. Because you know all the concept, how we build mean heap, max heap, and how we delete, how we insert. Okay. So I have written everything here. You have to see. You have to check that. Okay. Is it clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay, then I am going to end the class.